For those of you who know me really well, you would agree with me when I say that I get really excited about a lot of weird things. One of the things I get excited about is talking in front of thousands of people. Most people, not a big fan of that. Secondly, I love listening to really loud music. I may be getting older, but I still love rocking out. And thirdly, I love meeting strangers for the first time. See, I've never been really good with the whole don't talk to strangers bit of advice. That's also why this coming weekend is one of my favorite weekends of the whole year for me. It's Resoundfest weekend, a weekend where I get to do all of those things plus a lot more. See, every single year, thousands of people gather around with me to spend the whole weekend listening to Christian music artists and praising God. So, what else makes Resoundfest one of my favorite weekends? Well, I'm glad that you asked. First of all, Resoundfest is kind of like a family reunion for me. There are a lot of friends that I only get to see once a year. And those friends have been in my life for a long time. And Resoundfest is where we get to see each other and catch up on what's been going on over the past year. Secondly, I love listening to thousands of people all show up to praise God at the exact same time. As I look around and listen to everyone singing together, I can't help but be reminded that I'm part of a much larger family, the family of God. When I stop and think about it, the reason I really like Resoundfest is because I believe it gives me a glimpse into what heaven is going to be like. Revelation chapter 7 talks about it. It says, "After this I looked, and there before me was a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb. They were wearing white robes and were holding palm branches in their hands. And they cried out in a loud voice, 'Salvation belongs to our God, who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb.'" You see, the more I think about what heaven will be like, the more I look for reminders of what's to come here on this earth. So my challenge for you this week is to look for your piece of heaven on earth. Then remind yourself that this is nothing compared to the joy that really awaits us in heaven.